compare former athletes who went through a scholarship program, they seem to be more successful than those who are focused in commercial running. What is your comment?
That's the point. Of course, athletic scholarship is a sport of its own. It's a sport of its own in such a way that, of course, this is a talent plus academic. So you find that those who have gone outside, they get exposure. That's number one. They get exposure. Number two, also they get good training, and they also learn the peace of mind. And the peace of mind I speak, that doesn't mean that those people who are running professional, they don't have peace of mind. But in this, I mean that they get an ample time with their coaches abroad. They train for a period of time, and also they get academics. So it's a two-way thing.
Can you name athletes who have succeeded in running scholarships?
No.
The notable names, the big names that you can easily know.
Yeah, because if I choose to mention it may take us the whole day. But I just want to mention a few. The few we have Emmanuel Corret, of which he is well known to many. He's an 800 meters gold medalist in Tokyo. And then of course we have Michael Saruni. Michael Saruni is also the product of this program. Michael Saruni, and also we have Anthony Rotich. Anthony Rotich actually is among those who went some years back, but is currently serving the US Army. They're some of the few athletes we have seen their excellence in terms of running. And also we have, of course, Steven Sambu. We have the names of Lawi Lalang. Those are the major names, and they're really doing well in terms. Apart from, even if they are not running professional, they run professional. But after professional, they can be able to serve in the private sector.
How much money do the student athletes make compared to those who run commercially in terms of contracts that they get when they get to the US?
I may not mention to be specific in terms of contract, but I've got the opportunity to work closely with Paul Ereng, and I understand that Ereng has been able to give opportunities to many successful athletes, student athletes, and I know there are negotiations. I may not be able to mention in terms of number, but I know it's a good amount. So it's a good amount.
So on average, how many do you send outside the country every year?
On average, we may say that we have two seasons. We have the fall, which is August, and we have the spring, which is January. And you find that on fall is actually the booming month, the booming season. That is actually, we may take maybe around 40 to 50. That is the top of Kapsabet, combined in Kaptagat, Iten, and Eldoret.
So in other words,
an average of 50 successful.
Okay, so 50 athletes basically access scholarships internationally every year through your program.
Yes.
And is the government aware of this? Are they able to give in kind or compensate you for this kind of noble opportunity you are giving to the athletes?
To talk of government, that's a different thing, because government has been so much on sports ministry.
Government provides education to its people. You are playing a role in providing education, and you are not a government agency.
Yes.
So my question would be: is the government happy to give in kind or support you in any way because of this work you're doing?
We would wish that the government comes specifically and work with us. We would really wish. But you find in many times that the government actually provide, like now we are using this facility. This is a government facility. We can call it, it's a provision of government. But when you talk of government being fully involved, I tend to believe that they tend to work closely with us. They tend to believe they work closely with us. But we would wish that the government directly works with us.
The reason I'm asking this is because we have so many government-funded programs, scholarship programs, which are happening at all levels in this country. Now you have a program that is churning out 50 scholarships, fully funded.
Exactly.
And you are not a government agency. So do you think the government can easily step in and help in time?
Exactly.
So that you can do more, you can do 100, you can do maybe 200.
Yeah. If government gets involved, like the way Wings to Fly does in Equity, like the way Wings to Fly works in Equity, it works so well because it combines that is academic. We also have Professor Boyd doing the same in terms of academics. But we wish that if the government comes and join us in terms of this thing, I understand by motivating the athletes, because we all believe in motivation. If they motivate the coaches, and of course we have the provisions of good camping facilities, and of course good maintenance to athletes, I tend to believe that we'll be able to secure more scholarships.
And what are the little things that they can do without having to spend any money, so that you are happy and able to perform these activities?
Number one, we have this facility, which is a government facility. But to be specific, I understand we can do is actually be resourceful in terms of provision to these coaches who are actually helping us. And of course, the management also, setting up the management, and we all believe in motivation. If they provide financial support in regards to scholarship. And perhaps now that you're going to the new government, I tend to believe through the parliament and maybe through our respective leaders in this county or any other county for that matter, if they come up with a policy that actually put the interest of scholarships, athletic scholarships, specifically athletic scholarships, we will be able to change this. We'll be able to change our society.
Amazing. So, what is the message to those athletes who have not come today for the trials?
Of course, the message to those who have not come is that they have missed a lot. Today, I understand we are expected to. We have received a higher turnout of students, and I believe for those who have missed, this is a great opportunity. I hope they get another one next time, but I don't think there will be another one. Amazing. This one is the best. I want to challenge everybody that we all be part and parcel of this program. We come up with programs. And opportunities actually that can be able to bring more of this. If I may say, bring more of this, because we have few programs as being one, but we understand if you have many, we'll be able to do a lot
And help our people.
In terms
Amazing.
of sports.
Thanks, man.
My name is Evans Maraba. My role in today we have a track trials, and my role in this program, I'm in charge among the other officials. We are coordinating this program, and as per the look of things today, we have a very good turnout. And I'm impressed with the performance of the few that have turned up. And I believe that as we move forward, we trust and believe that this sport is going to help not just to these few individuals that are coming to search for talents, but in particular to those actually who are looking for an opportunity to study abroad. I want just to encourage those in public and those who are interested to pursue the same program that they should not fear, but instead they should take risk and work hard, because this is the best opportunity in terms of career, in terms of participation, and also in terms of talent search. So I just want to say that I encourage everyone to keep up the good job, and as we move on, we hope for the best.
What has been the challenge with this program?
The challenge with this program majorly is, I can say is, majorly we talk in terms of, maybe in terms of resources, that is one. Secondly, in terms of arrangement of coaches, because coaches get a lot of challenges. Personally, I've been with them, be it in Iten, be it in Kapsabet, be it in Eldoret and Kaptagat. You find that this challenge in terms of coaches management, because coaches actually they give themselves in terms of working. But you find that the input, what they get, the return is actually minimal.